Good morning. Oh, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Welcome to the Beverly Smith Show. My name is Beverly Smith. I am a native Washingtonian. I am the author of a book entitled He Kept Me, and also the founder and executive director of Momma Safe Haven. Momma Safe Haven is a nonprofit organization, and we are dedicated to creating safe spaces conducive for individuals to heal from trauma. So, welcome to my show. I'm excited. We have a great show ahead for everyone. Thank you for I want to give a shout out to blackusa.news. We're on the blackusa.news station on YouTube, bmorenews.com on YouTube, the Beverly Smith Show live on Facebook, as well as Mama Safe Haven on Facebook. So, as you can hear, the water meditation in the background, I'm going to just start every morning, every show with words of affirmation and just really allowing what our subconscious mind wants as it relates to um, uh, the better things in life, things that we really have been called to do, things that come easy to us. So I affirmation, I am that I am, and I'm envisioning what I know I am as we are listening to the water sound. So I want you to envision your best future as we do this 1 minute meditation. And I am that I am. I am that I am. So just taking a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth and holding it for as long as you can, and letting it out slow. So I am that I am that I am. Whew. Awesome. Exciting. I hope that you all are, going into the stage of your mind and seeing yourself being who you want to be, being around the people that you know can elevate you and that you can elevate. Is really about really manifestation and calling things and what we want to happen. And I'm excited about this show today because I have a group of youth who are really have been wanting to be in film. It was their calling to do it, and they're all passionate about it. And I'm excited. Mama Safe Haven, we have several programs, and one of our programs is DC Film Life. It's a summer youth program that we host every summer through the Marinbury Summer Youth Employment Program. And with that program, we put out a call to youth who have already applied for a summer job through the Marinbury Summer Youth Employment Program. And we seek out those who are writers, producers. Maybe you are in design. Maybe you want to do production. You have music, soundtracks. There's so many aspects to film. And so I am excited to present to you all some members of DC Film Life, and a film that we created this summer 2021 entitled Misunderstood. So I'll be bringing them up in a minute. So that's what we have. So you all stay tuned for that. But I also want to give you all some updates and just recap some things that just happened with Mama Safe Haven and what's going on in our community. As you can, first I'm gonna start with voting. And I put my sweatshirt, my sweat hoodie on because it's really important for us to exercise our right to vote, and even as it relates to your life, right? And voting what you eat, being in the driver's seat of your life is so important. This sweat hoodie means a lot because you see we have some lives in the background, and the importance of us making sure that we are, you know, if we are afforded these opportunities, we need to take advantage of them because lives matter. Black lives, mother lives, young men, all lives matter. It's so important for us to, step outside of our comfort zone and do things that may not look like what we've been doing or what we was taught to do in the past. So I wanted to, do your research as it relates to voting as well. So that is really important, and excited about what we have coming up with Mama Safe Haven and making sure everyone is registered to vote. We just celebrated with Donnie Glover. Shout out to Donnie Glover of BeMoreNews.com. We just hosted the 10th anniversary to Black Wall Street Southeast. Super excited. We just added 10 extra names. So we're at a total of 55 honorees with the Joe Mann's Black Wall Street Award. So want to give a huge thank you to UPO Green Center for allowing us to use the space, and our amazing honorees that was so deserving of the Black Wall Street Award. Want you all to stay tuned for our show next Sunday because we will have some more of our Black Wall Street honorees back on the show. So super excited about that. So yes, Black Wall Street is something that is so important within our community because we have businesses in our community that we need to support. And it's okay for us to offer constructive criticism and even a helping hand as it relates to what it looks like to start a business. So that's what Black Wall Street is about, is we connect individuals with DCRA, and that's the DC Regulatory Affairs, for you to be able to become licensed and to go through the, the necessary steps for you to legitimize your business. So super excited about that. If you are interested, you can go to our website, and that's www.mammasafehaven.org. And we encourage self-love, higher education, and self-employment. So check us out on the web. We are a nonprofit organization, and we accept donations, tax-deductible donations for our programs, services, and our events. So that is our update. Now I am going to bring on our some cast and crew from our movie Misunderstood. I am super excited to be joined with DC's finest. You know what I mean? Good morning, Rich Risings, Jawan. We have Jawan St. Charles. Jawan St. Charles.
Morning.
How you doing, Juwan? Good morning.
I'm doing fantastic.
Yes. And Joy. Hi, Joy. How are you?
I'm good. Hey, y'all.
And Director Ebony. How are you, Director Ebony?
I'm good. Hi, everyone.
Yes. And Kendra. How you doing, our producer, our line director?
I'm doing good.
So good to see you all. I miss y'all. What's going on?
Working.
Working?
Yeah, I felt that. School, going to work, filming.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm super excited. I brought you all on the show because of the short film Misunderstood, written by my daughter Deja Smith. And Deja is a true, when you look up in the dictionary, behind the scenes person, Deja's picture will be right there. So she did not want to come on the show, but she's definitely here with us as it relates to writing script for Misunderstood. And this, I have you all on the show wanting to give you all an opportunity to talk about who you are, what you're doing now, and then we're going to go into the film Misunderstood. But I want everyone to know who you are, what you're doing. Y'all got some great things going on. I am super proud of all your progress. Had an amazing time last summer with you all. And I'm gonna start with Jawan. Jawan St. Charles started with Mama Safe Haven, DC Film Life. What was it, 28? Yeah. So tell everybody who you are and how you got with Mama Safe Haven and all that good stuff.
All right. Hey, everyone. My name is Jawan St. Charles. I'm a filmmaker, humanitarian, and digital media specialist from Washington, D.C. I work a lot with cameras, editing softwares, and right now I'm currently directing my senior project called Higher Purpose. It's an action-packed comedy about a money-hungry college student who has to decide between scamming and finessing or staying in college until he gets to the 9 to 5. So the main goal with that film, I really want to show people that knowledge is more valuable than money or greed. So follow your heart and follow your mind before you follow money. And really, that's what I'm doing right now, trying to build up my production company, Rose from Concrete Filmworks, and networking as much as possible and trying to graduate this semester. So, yeah.
Oh, you're going to graduate this semester. We are super excited. You've been working with some amazing filmmakers. Tell everybody a little bit about your experience, what you have acquired over the 4 years. Because when you came for our summer program, you was just entering college. So,
Yeah, I definitely networked a lot down here in Louisiana, New Orleans. I met people from all over. I met like Manny Fresh. Recently too, we just had a talk with Michael Ealy. He played in a lot of movies like Thank You, Man. Got to talk to him.
He's from this area too. He's from Montgomery County too.
Yeah, he told me that too. He was really cool people, really down to earth, great guy. I got to walk on the set of The Purge. They filmed The Purge down here. Who else? I met Ernest Dickerson. That's where I met Ernest Dickerson at. He directed Juice, and he worked with Spike Lee. He was Spike Lee actually, director of photography. So that was really cool. I actually got to perform in Mardi Gras this year, filming with them. Met a lot of cool people. Got embedded in the community as well. Worked with churches, nonprofit organizations down here as well too. Worked for a radio station. Definitely done a lot down here. I'm trying to think because it's so much. I'm like definitely got on real film sets, on production sets, things of that nature. But yeah, had a lot of networking experiences down here.
Man.
Definitely fun experience.
And that really says a lot about yourself and how what you want. You're going after it. So that really says a lot about your passion and your determination for you to achieve your goals. Because your ultimate goal is what? Because you have your production company, right?
Rose from Concrete Filmworks. I just want to show people where we come from, give a voice to our community, and show people with strategic planning, self-discipline, and just really speaking your voice that anything is possible. Like, stay dedicated, stay focused, you can go through it. So, yeah.
Awesome. Yes, Juwan, thank you so much. I'm going to come back to you. We can talk about the film. Joy, how are you, Joy?
I'm good.
All right. Tell everybody who you are and your aspirations in film.
Well, hi everybody. I'm Joy Chanel. I go to Norfolk State University. I'm majoring in mass communications and general broadcasting. And in the future, I'm just looking to be an actress. I mean, I'm already am an actress, but that's what I want to do in my future. And that's just what I want to do. I feel like that's really my calling. And this film, it was really fun, and it was a good opportunity for me because in DC there's not a lot of opportunity for especially young actors who want to be in film. So I really appreciated this. I enjoyed it.
Yes, and this show, Joy, you are a natural. Everyone, please go to YouTube right now. Misunderstood. Joy, we're gonna get a little bit more into your character and everything, and the role that you played. But I just want to let you know that you are an actress, and even the passion, just like I said about Juwan, you can tell that this is something that you were born to do, and it felt natural as it relates to even once y'all received the script, how you all fell into it, and it was just amazing to be able to watch you all. Bring it through. So yeah, Joy, exciting. I'm excited about it. And Kendra, how are you, Kendra? Tell everybody who you are and how you doing.
Oh, I'm doing good. But my name is Kendra Odoms. And yeah, I'm a hustler for real. That's what y'all need to know. I'm a hustler.
That's right. She wore so many hats during this film production. It was crazy. So she was definitely another one of my right hands. I'm left-handed. She was my right hand. She was taking pictures and making sure everyone's lines was in order. how do you feel as it relates to production and film? Is this something that you wanted to do, that you want to continue to do? Tell us about your aspirations as it relates to filmmaking.
Yeah, I try to dibble and dab in everything.
Mhm.
Everything. So that was one thing, like a part of my creative side that I can dibble and dabble in, and I do it again,
Awesome.
100%.
All right, Kendra. Awesome. All right. So last but not least, we have our director, Miss Ebony. How are you, Ebony?
I'm
Yay.
doing good. I'm doing good.
Tell everybody who you are and your aspirations, and just, talk to everybody about how you just grabbed this script, girl. Talk about director. Okay, guys. This I'm excited for all of our youth who are aligned in their calling. It's so much fun and reward, in doing what you're called to do. And I truly believe this is what you are called to do. So tell everybody what it is that you do and who you are.
Well, hi everyone. My name is Ebony Wallington Grapplin. I'm currently a junior at North Carolina A&T State University, so Aggie Pride. I'm major in journalism and mass communications with a concentration in mass media production. So kind of what I aspire in the entertainment industry is to be a director, scriptwriter, producer of my own films and TV shows. So the goal right now is to get to Netflix, but I'm also dabbling in like the music industry, try to get my hand put in that too. So
Awesome. That is so exciting. And I was just looking over the videos that you all had submitted in your vision board. Like that was just so inspiring for me. I do vision boards, but just to see how my vision boards is more pictures. I get magazines and cut out pictures and things like that. But I love, how you incorporated that in your video and how you wrote out what you want. Can you talk a little bit about vision boards and what how has been helpful for you?
yeah. So back home, I have like this huge vision board on my wall, and that's basically like a reminder to myself of what I actually trying to aspire to be while I'm in school and after I graduate. So it was kind of a bored activity to do because I had nothing else to do at that day, but it really helped me a long way. So I have sections for like broadcasting, ideas for movies and TV shows that I want to do, who I want to work with, whether that will be collaborating or just with the stream services that I want to work with. I also have marketing on my side since I'm also dabbling in social media, entrepreneurship, how I want to own my own production company one day. And I have like advocacy too, because I do want to advocate for my people and I want to produce content by Black people for Black people. So that's just my head at right now.
Do y'all hear that? Do
Girl,
you all hear that? I mean,
go ahead.
we listen. DC, I was just speaking with another creator who is someone who is really about, just following her intuition, and if it's something on her mind, she create it, put it out there, and is received from those who are in that line to receive it. And I am excited about that for all of you all, because DC has, when you look at a lot of industries, a lot of those people come from DC. The comedy,
Mhm.
when you look at comedy, a lot of those comedians, Earthquake and Montlons, all of them come from the DMV area. We have like this certain juice about us, and not only that, I think it's that grit to be able to push through. Right, because I know that it comes with some adversities. Being in school, you got to keep up your grades, and just being it be in the middle of this pandemic and so much stuff is going on. So want to talk, let's go back to I'm gonna start with, keep going with you, Ebony. How has that been with juggling school, your aspirations and everything, and COVID?
It has been a difficult journey, I'm not gonna lie. Right now, to get further in my career, I joined the Aggie Filmmakers Club that we have on campus. So basically, we get to like create our own production companies and make short films throughout the semester. So that's one step further. And some of my classmates are even helping me like look for certain internships. Um, I don't know if I'm supposed to say this right now, but I do have a summer internship right now with Universal Music Group, so I'm excited about that. But
Huge. Oh my goodness. Ebony, man, I'm gonna tell you, I'm not surprised. I can't say that I am surprised. I know any of our youth, or anyone that work with you, should not be surprised that those opportunities. I always say, I think about people always say, "Oh, you lucky." I think it's all about being prepared for an opportunity. So it's best to be prepared for an opportunity and not have one than to have an opportunity and not be prepared. So I know that you are, totally prepared to do that work, and I am so excited for you. And like you said, it's not easy, but that passion, allowing that passion to drive you, is really the key. Kendra, how are you doing? I know that you are working. Like she said, she is a hustler. Let me grab. Did I bring it over here?
Yes, hustler is the title.
You see my,
She's a
you see this?
hustler.
So yeah, I mean, because your grit, like you said, when it comes down to seeing what you want and going after it, you did that. So as it relates to being out there working and still going after your passion, and with COVID, how are you adjusting? How's everything been going for you?
Crazy. Oh my goodness. It is so crazy. I have to go to work like every day. I have to get up and go to work. And then in my free time, I try to interview people, like get little stories on what's the word around town. But like that is people, it's just too crazy right now.
Yeah, but you're doing it, right?
Yes, I sure
Doing it.
am.
You're doing it, and you hopping on this call on Sunday morning at 10 a.m. And that's what it looks like, right? It looks like just getting it done. You know what I mean? Because you know what I always say, if it was easy, everybody would do it.
Exactly.
If it was easy, everybody would do it. Okay. So how do you set yourself apart? Is I heard someone say, when they sleep, you grind. I'm sleep too, right? But at the same time, not being afraid to exercise all of your talents, not being afraid to go to sleep. You don't want to be, oh, I gotta stay up over, I gotta do all it. Your passion will drive you to do those things. And I feel that for you, Kendra, and all of the craziness that's going on. Look at that smile. That's the important thing, right?
You
And
have to have a smile with everything. You have to.
yeah, so I want the world out there to hear that. Those who watching, and thank everyone, our viewers, those who are watching on Facebook. We got some likes on Facebook. We have Donnie Glover watching. Good morning, Donnie. We have Michael Randolph. Hello from Tampa. Hi, Tampa. We have a few other people, I can't see their names, but thank you everyone who's tuning in and those who are watching streaming on YouTube and other stations. This is the Beverly Smith Show, and we have in the studio with us cast and crew of the short film Misunderstood. It was written by my daughter Deja Smith. Deja is a writer and a basketball player. She's also a school teacher. She started writing in sixth grade. She wrote a poem for school, and it was entered into a book. So she's a published poet at 11 years old. So she's been writing plays for her school graduation. In the sixth grade, she wrote a play that they did for the sixth grade graduation, and she's always been writing poems. And she was a rapper back when she was younger. So to have her a part of DC Film Life as a writer, and to help out with the summer youth program. She's only 26 years old, so she's closer to you all's age and able to support as it relates to writing. So I wanted to mention that about Deja because she's not on, but I definitely wanted to bring her energy in the space. And you'll be able to see more writing from Deja. The short film that she did is, I think it's like, how many minutes is it? Is it 10 minutes?
10,
Or
11. 10 or
11, yeah,
yes.
11 minutes. But this summer we are going to do the full script of Misunderstood. So we're super excited about that. Deja is in the process of writing out the script and leaving room for our team to add some juice to it as well. So excited about that. Um, so I'm going to go to Joy, who's away in school as well, and she's an actress. So how are you juggling school and and, um, and with COVID? I know you were just home. So are you home or are you back in school now?
Oh no, I'm still home. I leave today
Oh,
to go
okay.
back to school.
Okay. Okay. So how's it been? How's everything juggling school and everything?
It's been good. It's less stressful. You know, I'm making A's, so that's a relief. But you know, yeah, everything's been going good. I should
Yeah.
say.
Yeah,
Um, I just been eager to do more things in film, if that makes sense.
it does.
Um, yeah, but that's all.
Okay. Okay. All right. Jawan, I know you have experienced some things out there in New Orleans, and then with filming and just getting home with your family. Can you share a little bit of your experience? I know they just had something going on down there, and you had to come home. Can you share a little bit of that with us? Because you're filming and all of the work that you're doing is great, but I want people to understand that the road is not going to be easy. There are going to be some bumps and bruises, but it's important for us to persevere. So can you share with us, Jawan, just about some of those trials and tribulations that you have
Yeah,
persevered?
first, that's definitely the key to all this because once COVID happened, things became really rough because money situations, tuition. So I had to really step up in my roles. I'm a resident assistant here in my school, so I had to really step up in those roles as well, and extracurricular roles. It was COVID. Then the last semester was a hurricane that came and hit us, and that was really tough because we was out of school for like a whole month. So and that
Mm,
pushed back my film dates too. So I had to really adjust to these trial and tribulations. So it wasn't easy. It was definitely a process, but keeping
mm,
that relentless perseverance mindset and staying strong to my fundamentals too. I'm big on like mental health. So this semester, actually, me and a couple of my friends, we started this group on campus called Elevate to elevate the mindset of men on campus. We do
mm.
community service, exercise. I recently just hosted a boxing event too, teach people about
Oh,
boxing, how to deal with anger, anxiety, things of that sort. I'm all about like mental health and keeping a strong foundation. So you have a strong foundation and a great mental, do anything and
mm.
stay focused on trial and tribulations. Yeah.
Powerful. That is so needed, mentioning mental health. And just, we have so many different issues going on with gun violence and things like that. Although we could be that bright light in our community. It's so important for us to make sure we fill our cup up and doing that self-care to make sure we're good to go out and be that. And for as long as I've known you, Jawan, you've always been, I see your growth as it relates to just mind, body, and soul and spirit, so that is definitely commendable in a black man, young black man coming from DC, because we see a lot. They want to say, all of our youth, there's a lot of negative things going on. And it is, but I really truly believe that the positive is outweighing the negative. I really feel that we have more youth graduating, going off to college, pursuing their goals than we don't. And
And
I
that's
think,
true.
yeah,
We have to advertise that community and really speak up about that and be the person, be the leader, be the image that really embodies what we want from our community.
yeah,
So streets not like that for real. I'm trying to really put people on the game. Like, hey, come to college, raise your mentality, raise your knowledge. 'Cause knowledge is power, and with knowledge comes
yeah,
wisdom, and wisdom plus thoughts plus your words equals power.
yeah, yeah. That is definitely as a man think of, so is he. So staying focused on those positive things. And that's why I'm excited about this film. And for me, I'm gonna go back just a little bit. I am an author. I have a book entitled He Kept Me. And I entered into a film contest in 2014 when Dr. Maya Angelou passed away. I was crushed. I really was. And at the same time, I remembered her book, It Wouldn't Take Nothing for My Journey Now. And in that book, she talks about her. It's maybe like 30 chapters, but she speaks on her thoughts on different things like the legacy of death or religion and things like that. And I think I read that book at least 30 times. I would take it with me on the train on my way to work and just read it over and over. And one of the things she talked about was the legacy of death and carrying on a legacy from the loved one, just one legacy. And one of the poems that stuck out for me was Still I Rise. So I wrote, it was a film contest, Mitch Cradle. He used to be a homicide detective, but he is now a filmmaker. And he had a short film contest in 2014. And it was literally right when Dr. Maya Angelou passed away. And at that time, I felt really strong about writing to the script. And I was trying to get everybody to help me write it. I had the idea what I wanted it to be about. But I'm saying this because I thought that I needed somebody else to help me do it. And when no one wanted to help me do it, I woke up one in the middle of the night and wrote the whole script. I submitted it, and he inboxed me and said, you won the contest. So long story short, I won the short film contest. He came out and filmed. I got my cast and everything together, and he filmed it. So we did all of our night scenes on a Friday night. We did our day scenes that next Saturday morning, and it was amazing. I was bit by the bug. And I've been, writing. I really don't know the camera. So what I did was I partnered with the Summer Youth Employment Program, Mama Safe Haven, and we started doing DC Film Life. And in 2014, we did our first film was Resilience. We did a documentary in 2015. And then in 2018 is when Jawan came on and we did a film. What we do, a documentary. What was the
Oh yeah,
film that the first film that you did? So the first film that we did, it was on gentrification. So we did a film on gentrification, and it's just make sure our youth
Ebony stepped up to be director too. Like everybody did a wonderful job. Actors as well, remembering their lines, getting the locations on time. It was really a great time, and I learned a lot for myself too when it comes to filming with in the community, going to different locations. So it was cool, and I really enjoyed myself, and I'll definitely do it again.
Yes, I'm excited to one of the things that let me go to Ebony for a minute because and then I'm gonna come back to you, Juwan. Ebony, when you got that script, right? And I want to talk about how Ebony didn't just take, and you did the same thing, Juwan. Ebony took the script and she broke it down in a way where it was like, who are the characters? Who's this? Who's that? So she really handled a lot of the meat of really flushing, making sure that I'm mumbling because she did so much, but as it relates to the actors being on Zoom and you were handling all of those different things. So Ebony, my question, I want to say thank you first of all, and I want to talk about your experience in doing that. Did you have experience with how you dissected the script and kind of like maintained the whole cast and crew?
Well, I think the semester before I started um Mama Safe Haven, that's when I had my script writing class. And so I kind of had some experience with writing scripts because of that class. But
Okay.
as far as like doing a whole production and getting people organized stuff, like this is my first hands-on experience with something like that, and I'm glad that it actually went out well because I was nervous the whole time. But yeah.
You did not show it. I'm telling you. I mean, I would, of course, I would set up the Zooms and I'll hop on for a minute, but I would get off and be like, Ebony, you got it, and sending out the meetings and the text messages. You really stepped in a leadership role, and I hope you. I know you are proud of yourself, but I want you to take a lot of responsibility for the execution of this film. So, yeah, that was really dope. And then Jawan, you did the storyboard. That was something I knew nothing about. Can you talk about how you broke down? Is it called the storyboard? Look at me.
Shotless.
Shot list. Talk
Um,
about the shot list. How did you? What was that about? For those who don't know.
so when you go about making a film, it's all about pre-production. The film is already made before the film is recorded. So really, a lot of pre-planning beforehand going into filming. I would know what to do, and the team would know what to do and where to go. It'll make filming more efficient. So in order to do that, I had to create a shot list too, breaking down every scene, every shot angle, every direction, every movement the camera will have to do in order so we can know what to do when we get to set, so we don't look lost. So just to adjust into circumstances, things like that nature.
It was so foreign to me because I when I do film, when I was filming, I'll have a camera guy, someone with a camera, and I would just shoot. I'm like, I call it, just jumping out there with the camera
Like
and just
you
getting it
could do,
done.
you
But
could do something.
yeah, but it was, I'm gonna tell you, the flow, because we were working with, it was an eclectic group. We had youth, that was the first time them doing it. Shout out to Jeremiah. Jeremiah is a seasoned actor that brought in some other actors. So that, to have that shot list, it had us, it was more contained. It was so professional. It really was. So yeah.
Appreciate that.
Yeah. What do you think, Joy? Was that your first time on set as an actress?
No, first
What do
time.
you think? What do you think about our director, how she executed, and then Jawan came in with the shot list and Kendra
Everything,
lines? Come on, give us some talk about it. Because
everything was perfect. It was a overall good experience. Like even like the rest of the cast, like it all felt like a family, and not just we're just working together. It felt like a real family. So I just can't wait to do it again. Just can't
yeah.
wait to do it again.
Yeah. You
Like
fell into that role, Joy. I'm gonna tell you that your scene, I had left and went to go get some food for y'all. I left.
mhm
And by the
mhm
time I came back, y'all, oh, we finished. We already wrapped it. And
mhm.
oh, I didn't see it. But I trust, Ebony and Jawan and Kendra on the set. And you blew me away. Like I said, I wasn't there when you did your scene, but when I saw that replay, man, and you, Mom, why? I said, okay, she and she
Yeah.
said, mind your business. I was like, man, Joy is not that type of person, but you really brought it out.
Yeah, let me tell y'all, it was hot that day. Okay, it was hot. Like I don't know what that day. I was like, yo, I'm about to die. Like it is so hot out here.
Oh man, that's funny. But you persevered. I didn't see beads of sweat. We didn't even have hair and makeup on the scene, but wasn't not one hair or anything out of place.
I think
So
my
that
edges were sweating out. I think that's it. Um,
oh,
that-
Kendra had the lashes. She kind of, oh, wait a minute, Kendra, that was another role you were in as well, right, Kendra?
mhm.
Talk about it.
Uh,
That role
what's
in
that?
Kendra doing lashes and
What's that?
everything.
Hey, if you around me, you gotta look cute.
Okay.
Listen, she had a whole pack. She was ready.
We can't just be
She had a
looking
whole pack.
busted.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes, I'm talking about we had the full package. She was online, she was on photography, she was having us laughing, and it was just really a move that I'm excited about because one, it really encourages you all that this is possible. And I remember Kendra even saying it in her testimony video about how she in the beginning she didn't think that we would actually be able to do it. And then when she, when we actually completed it, and she was like, I was shocked that we actually did a movie. So in my mind, when I did my movie, it really boosted me up to say, hey, let me, like you said, Joy, let's do something else. I can really take this somewhere. This is possible. Um, so anybody want to say something as it relates to that? How it is making you has it taken you to another level as it relates to what's the possibilities for you?
It definitely shows you have to believe in yourself, even when things look rough or things might go not as planned, you still gotta like keep that perseverance, keep staying strong, keep focused, and you will overcome it as long as you just pay attention and focus. Everything will be fine.
That's right. All right. So now let's talk about misunderstood. And I'm gonna go to our director. What is misunderstood about and what do you think people walk away from with it, Ebony?
Okay, so with our film Misunderstood, it took the perspective of four different youths within the area. So it was one guy named Junior. He was an aspiring rapper and he was just trying to get his life together. Then you have Joy's character, who's Gabby, who was a student at college, but her mom wanted her to be a dancer, but she had other goals for herself, like a writer. And then you had Maya, who was a dancer, but she was trying to get her out there, get her career going. And then our other male character, I think his name was Dre. Yeah, and Dre was like a photographer, and he was going through his own things with Miss Beverly's character, who was his aunt, who was trying to get him to do more with his life than just pick up a camera and do things. So they were all battling their own personal battles, but as a whole, they were all misunderstood. So that's what kind of came up with the title of the movie.
Mhm. Yeah, I am really excited about the execution because even though Deja wrote it, it was still some pieces missing. We had to kind of like really not missing, but we had to sum it up at the end. And I really love the way Jawan edited and had the it was something that we had to create at the end. It was like how we gonna tie them all in together. Because just a little bit Deja when she was writing it, at the time she was a basketball coach at Job Corps. So she was writing it for her students and it wasn't completed. But then Kendra and Joy, we had Jalen, who also wrote a poem to it. We also had Daquan and who else was the other writers? We had other writers. Isaac, I think Isaac was
Mm-hmm.
contributed to writing. But the end of it was for us to have them all meet up at this talent showcase, right?
Right.
Um, so Jawan, can you talk a little bit about how you edited, like what it looks like with editing and getting all those shots? Because you said something about color coding and not giving all your secrets away, but
Yeah, I had to. So I edited in Adobe Premiere, so I really had to break down each scene, how we filmed it per day. A lot of labeling, a lot of organization within the editing software. Also articulating the writer's vision. So I keep in communication with you and the other writers, and just listen to what y'all was saying as I showed you different, rough cuts, drafts, things like that. Understanding what music tones go with certain scenes, how to really articulate the story visually, so everybody can fully understand it. So there's a lot of patience. I will say that a lot of patience and a lot of time behind the laptop trying to get through these edits. So yeah.
and you did that, Juwan. I mean,
Yeah.
it was. Did he not? Let's clap it
Yeah.
up for
Yeah.
Juwan.
He did.
His editing skills. Because like he said, it was in the middle of a tornado. He was going back to school, just trying to get things done for his own self as it relates to his production company, his film work company. So definitely, man, that was definitely
I was
an
mad because the hurricane really threw me off. I'm like, dang, I promised everybody I was going to have the video at this time as soon as possible. Next thing you know, I got to go back to school. Then the hurricane, I'm like, man. So
yeah.
all about trying to get my work back to the cast as soon as possible. So that delay kind of hurt. I was like, dang, I really want to show y'all that I'm not out here, like, just talking. Like, I really want to show y'all I'm out here working for y'all too. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and you did that, Juan. I'm telling you. And I was in contact. Joy, look at me telling you people. Joy was the main one. Juwan. Joy was like, Miss Smith, where's the film? But that was her excitement because she knows she did a great job. She's like, look, I want to see this film. But I think that the great thing about it was just the passion that went into it. We've been doing this for a few years. This has really been one of the all of the years have been great. All of my youth that are watching, y'all are amazing, but this was the first year where we really had a good core group of youth where all of them were really invested and had some special skills to bring to the table to execute this film. So I am super excited. And like you said, one of the things I want people to walk away from this broadcast is that push through factor, because Jawan, he wrote a script. He's not just a he's not just holding the camera, but he wrote a full script during the time of editing this film. Not only did he film it for us, not only did he set up the shot list, because I had no clue about that. So he had to read through it, jump on some of our Zooms, get an idea of what it was. And at the same time, he was doing his own script. And now you're in the process of filming that movie now, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, really want to, can you all just give just a little inspiration to youth out there? It don't have to be long, just something you can say to someone who is passionate. Maybe they want to get into film, maybe they want to do hair, maybe they have adversity and things that they got to push through. Can y'all just go through and just share something brief with our youth and maybe even young parents?
Yeah. I can go first.
Okay.
One thing I will say, a lot of people not going to see your vision. So you really got to be able to be strong enough to understand your own vision, understand the steps you have to take to get there. So don't let your words talk, let your actions speak. And over time, it's like a domino effect. Every day, do something towards your vision. It's like waking up, reading a book, learn how to write stories, learn how to record something. Invest into yourself is the most valuable thing you can really do. So invest into yourself and believe in yourself, and everything should be good.
Man, I'm telling you guys, that's a quote. We're gonna have to frame that. That is important. Thank you, Jawan. Joy.
I would just say, try to execute patience. If you're not where you want to be right now in life, just know that eventually you'll get there, no matter what. I mean, you'll get there.
Yeah, thank you for that, Joy. Kendra.
My best advice would be like have a positive mindset because it's all
Mhm.
about the mindset. If you go around thinking negative, you're really not gonna get nowhere. But if you positive and you smiling, you'll be good.
Yeah.
I love it. All right, Ebony.
I'll say that you are your worst critic.
Mm.
You will always tell yourself that you can't do something because you feel in your gut or some other person has influenced you that you can't do it. But if you put your mindset into, oh yeah, I can do that, then you can actually do it. And you just have to put yourself in the right situations to actually execute yourself to that potential that you know that you have.
Man, that is whew. When I tell you lumping all of those things up, guys, I know that we have saved a nation because those are some powerful words, and it's lived experience. These are lived testimonies coming from young adults from DC. So thank you all for coming on the show. Thank you all for being great in your own lives and being free to share that out with others. I also want to add. Oh, go ahead.
Thank you for giving us the opportunity to come together.
Yeah.
And it's
Thank you.
Yes, thank
Yeah.
you so
Thank you.
much.
amazing. Thank you a lot.
I love you.
Oh, I love you too. I love y'all. Y'all know how I feel about y'all. I want to say something about a little bit more. I'm not closing out just yet. I want to say just a couple of key things that we did do during that time that I want to point out. Um when we did meet up for the first time, because we was just doing Zooms, we met up for the first time, like you Joy said, it was like family. I felt that connection. We was over at DYS at my office, and it was amazing. So I felt that it was gonna go somewhere. But the other pivotal point, and we were in DYS, which is the Department of Youth and Rehabilitation Services, where youth upstairs were being housed for detention. It's a detention center. So I really feel like, us being there and that balance and what we doing about misunderstood, for me, that was powerful. And then we filmed it at Busboys and Poets, the talent part, and that was in the Murnbury room. So that was another pivotal point as it relates to our community and really just, erasing the stigma that they have on who we are and what we could be. So it's so many different points on the behind the scenes, and just like I said, the passion. And when we got into that space and how much fun we had with doing it, I'm excited. And then even with us being able to go to Ocean City and being able to go out there and have a great time and enjoy each other. And I want everyone to stay tuned because Misunderstood, we are doing a full movie this summer. And I know we have Ebony, Joy, Jawan, Kendra, did you already sign back up?
Uh-huh.
Okay, great. So you're coming back. So all of y'all coming back?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's
All
the
right,
plan as of
guys.
right.
Say it
Yep.
again, Jawan.
Like, that's the plan as of right now.
Awesome. Yes. And like I said, Juwan, the good thing is we're going to be hybrid. So we have, even if you can't come out and film, I would love for you to, do editing. And that is a way for you, wherever you at, you can still do editing. And that could be the summer work. And that is definitely something that we are going to need with your skills. And even if we can send you stuff, like you said, the shot list, there's ways that we'll be able to do it. So man, thank you all again for coming on the show. I'm excited about your futures, the spring, and then us doing this film. We're gonna get you all the script as soon as possible. So our first day of summer job, we're gonna go right into filming. But the goal is to have the script and do some casting calls. Hopefully, we can do some virtual casting calls before, so we can really go right into filming. Um, so excited about your all futures and just in film and the storylines that you all have. Jawan, when how can someone see your film that you're working on? When would that be released?
As of right now, I'm unsure when it will be released because I'm still in the process of filming and I'm adjusting to people's schedules because I gotta adjust a lot of schedules, push back certain dates. The goal is it for to be finished by April 17th. That's the goal for the film to be finished. But trust and believe, I will be dropping it on YouTube, Vimeo, a lot of streaming services. I will have actually a premiere for it later this year, but everybody's definitely gonna be able to see it. It's gonna be big. It's gonna be grand. You have me like it's gonna. This movie official. Like I can't wait to show to everybody. So yeah.
And we will definitely be watching. We are super excited about that for you, Juwan. And all filmmakers, anyone watching, you're a filmmaker and you want to pour into our youth. Won't you all share your information, even your cash app? Y'all are college students. And if you feel comfortable with that, if y'all don't, that's fine. But I think that it's important for if someone wants to support to be able to. I know, especially with you, Juwan, in your film,
Mm-hmm.
definitely have some way that people can connect to support your film. So let everyone know how they can do that if they want to support.
Yes, most definitely. Y'all can follow me on Instagram or Twitter at Superior Charles underscore Superior Charles underscore. Follow me. I support Black business. I love helping other people. I love creating short film content, music videos, promotions, anything. So yeah.
Awesome. All right, Joy, what about you? If anybody wants you to do some acting, are you available for acting or anything?
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the opportunity. I just been waiting.
Well, how they gonna get in touch with you?
Um, my Instagram is Joy Chanel. That's 3 L's with 2 underscores. So yeah, just hit me up. I'll
Joy
be waiting.
Chanel. What you say, Ebony? Oh, okay. Awesome. All right, Kendra.
You can follow me on my Instagram. It's I am Kenny, 3 I's, 2 N's.
Now you mentioned something about doing interviews or what's going on in the city. Is that something that someone can be involved in?
Yeah, you could just DM me there because I'm getting my website and stuff set up now.
Okay, and what is it? What is it? Tell us again.
My website?
What is it?
That's just
Because you mentioned it briefly, but I didn't get.
Yeah, that's just a little sneak peek. Can't really give
Okay.
all the
All
info.
right, all right, all right. We'll talk behind the scenes. I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call you. All right, Ebony.
So yeah, you can follow me on Instagram too. It's at Purple Luscious Star. And then I'm also on LinkedIn too. So it's just my name, Ebony, not with the Y or I. It's the E. The apostrophe. Wallington, Grapplin.
Awesome. All right, guys. And then you can check out the film Misunderstood on YouTube. Go to YouTube. If you subscribe to DC, it's hashtag DC Film Life. And you can check out all of our films on DC Film Life that we have done in the past. You can also, if you are a aspiring actress or actor and want to be a part of our films, upcoming films, then you can go to dcfilmlife@gmail.com and leave us an email, or you can go to mommasafehaven.org. If you are someone that would like to be a guest on my show, we air every Sunday at 10 a.m. via StreamYard. You can send an email to dcfilmlife@gmail.com. Excited about, you know, our youth this summer. They're taking the mask off and things. I really feel that our youth will have an opportunity to, explore more of their creative side because they've been in for a long time. I don't think that it's going to be a violent summer. I'm not going to claim that. I really feel that it's going to be a creative summer. I'm going to claim that. We're going to have more youth out doing cleaning projects and, being more peer mentors. So Mama Safe Haven, we are brushing off our peer mentor program for the spring. So if we have any youth who are interested in being a mentor to another youth, we will be providing opportunities for that. And you can go to you can go to our website at mommasafehaven.org, or you can give us a call at 202-903-5122. So our film that we have coming up is not just for youth. We will have adult roles and different roles that people can play in. So definitely want to put that opportunity out there for anyone who is interested in displaying their talents. So yes, this is the Beverly Smith Show, and I am going to close out with a copy of my book entitled "He Kept Me." Would love for everyone to purchase a copy of my book. Get my tell-all book today. And if you would like a signed copy of my book, you can definitely give me a call at 202-903-5122, and I can get you a copy sent out to you as soon as possible. It's definitely a great book to help with teens. It talks a lot about, just like what we was talking about today, overcoming obstacles. So it's really not about the knockdown, it's about the get up. All right. So it's really an opportunity. I always say, is not about what happened to you, it's about your response to it. What is your reaction to what happened? So we can all be on a path of going in this direction. And if something happens, for me, I always look at it as like, what can I learn from this? What is the situation here to teach me? Because I really feel that a lot of things is meant to teach us so we can be more of who we were called to be. So just like what my girl Kendra said, smiling and looking at things on a positive side. Of course, there's always going to be something negative, and we can always turn something good. And I realize that people are really good with turning a positive thing into negative, but I refuse to do that. I am one, and I want to empower you all to take a negative situation and flip that thing upside down and stand on it. You hear me? So these obstacles may come, but they are there to make us strong. So, you may have some obstacles, you can jump over those. You may have some things over here trying to distract you, but stay focused, keeping your eye on the prize. And also, making sure you are being mindful of who you are around. What are you listening to? What are going in your ear gates? What are you watching? What are you eating? What are you smelling? It's so important. What are you saying to yourself? It's so important. The best relationship you can have is your relationship with self. So the words that you say out your mouth, you are the first one to hear. So be kind to yourself, okay? And whatever you say about others is really a boomerang back to yourself. So I wanted to share a couple of those nuggets that, be really mindful as we are speaking, because those words are powerful. And as a man thinks, so is he. So what you're thinking, what you're saying, and what you're acting out, you will produce. So make sure those things line up. What you think, you say, and do, and you will produce. So as I close out with amazing producers and those nuggets that they just dropped, I'm just giving God all of the glory. I thank God for his presence in our lives. I thank God for blessings, and I thank him for our heavenly angels that encamped around us and sent them out before us to clear the path. And blessings to you all. Thank you all. I love you all. Everyone be good to yourself.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And you
Bye
too.
bye.
Appreciate
Bye bye.